Welcome back to the Big D Podcast. This is episode number 83. Today we're going to talk about shame and why shame is quietly destroying your life.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D.
Welcome back to the Big D Podcast. I'm your host, Dan Sachkowsky, and on this podcast, we stand for three things: wealth, freedom, and relentless execution. Before we get into today's episode, I want to ask all of you, 70+% of you guys who watch the Big D Podcast, who tune into us, who support us, aren't even subscribed. Like this episode, drop a comment, and follow us across all platforms, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Instagram. We really appreciate the support. Because we're building something bigger than content. We're building something that can help people, and we want you to share it with others. Now, we're going to talk about shame today, because shame quietly destroys more people than failure ever will. And most people, they never ever talk about it. They continue to live life hiding it. You know, they suppress it. They pretend it's not there. But deep down, shame controls a lot of ways that people think, that people act, that people lead, that people love, and that people live. And this isn't a good place to be. So quick shout out to our sponsors here at the Big D Podcast. We have a new sponsor, Never Broken clothing line. Never Broken is a brand that talks about, men, blue collar brand, not being broken, continuing to fight the fight. Check them out at neverbrokenco.com, neverbrokencompany.com, neverbrokenco.com. And they literally are a brand new company launching just right now. Also, Wabam. Wabam is a company who has incredible products. Actually, June of 2026 here, we're going to be partnered up with these guys here in just a couple weeks. We're going to be at their booth in Atlantic City with one of our vehicles. And they have detailing products. I love my stuff clean. I'm anal about it. I've never seen products do what these guys' products do. Right here we got their interior cleaner. It's called Vivid. Incredible. And then their next gen detailer, which is Whiplash. I love every product these guys have on the market. Incredible. Stood the test of time. I have never seen anything go out there and compare to what they're doing. Also, Ability Tree. Ability Tree is our foundation of choice. We've partnered up with Ability Tree because they are impacting community by helping families that are impacted by disability. And we love their movement. We love what they're doing. So everything that we're doing across the board, whether it's podcasting, whether it's live events, whatever it is, we're giving back to these guys because we truly believe in their mission, and we're very honored in what they're doing to stand for families who are impacted this way. So go check out shop at abilitytree.org if you want to buy some merch. They got tons of merch. If you're looking to support them, check out abilitytree.org. You can give them a one-time gift, a reoccurring gift, whatever it is. But we just ask you to take a look and just support something that actually means something day in and day out. It would make the biggest difference, and we would truly appreciate it. Also, if you guys are looking to connect, get in touch with me. I do monthly webinars once a month, the third Wednesday of every month, all different stuff on leadership, growth, business development, branding, marketing, all this kind of stuff. You can also check it out at bigdcoaching.com. I've got the webinar information on there. I've got a 90-day accelerator program, and I've got a 12-month program. So whatever it is that you're looking to grow, go take a look at bigdcoaching.com. Now let's get deeper. We're talking about shame here and what shame actually is. A lot of people confuse two things. They confuse guilt and they confuse shame, and they're not the same. Guilt says, I made a mistake. Shame says, I am the mistake. There's a huge difference there. And shame becomes dangerous when people start attaching their identity to the worst moments of their life. Whether those moments are past failures, bad decisions, broken relationships, business mistakes, addiction, lies, cheating, stealing, whatever they are, moments that they regret. And instead of learning from those moments, what often happens is people become trapped by these moments. It destroys their confidence. It destroys their self-worth. It destroys all the execution possible in their life because deep down, they start believing they don't deserve the success or they don't deserve anything better because of these situations. Now that is real. Question might be like, why do people hide shame? Most people are exhausted from pretending. Pretending that they're okay, pretending that they're confident, pretending that they have it all together, and maybe pretending that, internally they're fine, but they're really carrying all this shame that they've never processed, and it's really destroying them every single morning when they wake up. Shame creates so much emotional weight. It creates insecurities. It creates defensiveness. It creates emotional reactions. It creates people pleasing. It creates self-sabotage. It creates low self-worth. It creates anger. So many different things are created from shame. And people wonder why they keep repeating destructive patterns in their life, because unhealed shame creates repetitive behavior, and that's a powerful thing to understand. Hey guys, quick interruption to the show. We have Joe and Micah here from Ability Tree. Joe, why don't you share with us what you do at Ability Tree?
Hey, yeah, thank you, Dan. So we come alongside families impacted by disability by providing rest, recreation, education, support, and training, basically bringing families impacted by disability out of isolation into community.
Awesome. Hey guys, after this video, you're going to see a link in the caption. Make sure you check out Ability Tree and check out his mission here with Micah. Awesome. You're not stuck because of leads. There's something in your business right now that you're not seeing, and it's costing you every single week. Most business owners never figure this out. That's exactly why we break that down at the 7-Figure Blueprint Live Intensive. And if you want to see what's actually holding you back, click the link below and lock your seat in.
Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game from the ground up. Now they all know the name, Big D, Big D.
If you've been carrying shame, I want you to hear me clearly. The worst moment that you've ever had in your life is not your identity. Now let's keep going about this. What do I mean? Well, let's talk about my story. Everyone looks at me, oh, great. Guys, I've been through it. I've had shame. I've had guilt. I've had major situations, in my life which have had the ability to paralyze me, but I chose not to be paralyzed. I chose to grow through them. So in my own life, I've made tons of mistakes. I've had tons of failure. I've lied about things. I've cheated on things. I've stolen, opportunities and whatever they were. And some people go, oh, how can you steal? I've never stolen in my life. Even if you stole a piece of gum, you stole, So at the end of the day, it's not major things. It's just something that we know we shouldn't have done. Business struggles that we all go through, emotional reactions, and poor decisions. Now understand, I'm not glorifying any of this stuff. I'm actually owning all of it, and I've owned all of it. The moment I stopped hiding from my story was the moment that I started healing in my life. Listen to that again. The moment I started healing in my life was because I stopped hiding from my story. I stopped hiding from the shame and the things that were trying to destroy me internally. Because that really matters, because shame survives in secrecy. Healing begins with ownership. I had to own it. I had to be accountable. So the ultimate goal is here. How do I turn my pain into power? Might be a question that you're asking right now. Well, pain can do one of two things. It can either destroy you or it can develop you. You have to choose. What side do you want to be on? Some people become better from shame, and some people become bitter from shame. You have the choice. As you become wiser from the shame, from the things that are happening in your life, the thing that you want to do is you want to talk about it. You want it to become a better process. What does that mean? What does that look like? Well, emotional maturity, accountability, growth, seeing yourself to and at that next level of your life. Becoming self-aware of the things that you're doing so that you don't stay stuck in those situations anymore, and evolving emotionally and going out there and being able to show up a different person today than you were yesterday. So when we take a look at that, realize that your past may explain you, but it has no right to define you. people who may have known me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, oh, that Dan, forget that guy, blah, 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 whatever it is. If there's one thing about me that they didn't like, they're going to hold on to that forever because they stopped caring about who I was and stopped watching who I was because they automatically put a tag on me. So they're not watching the growth I'm going through. They're not watching the things I'm doing. They create their own limiting belief on who I am, and I have a choice. Believe them or keep evolving. What am I going to do? That's a powerful thing right there when you think about that. I didn't let it define me. A lot of people are stuck because I know that one thing I have to understand is shame is not going to allow me to create and live in my purpose. So shame versus purpose. A lot of people are stuck in this shame situation and they're disconnected from their purpose. That's why they can't live it. That's why they don't know what it is. That's why I don't know what they should be doing. They stopped believing that they were worthy of growth, love, leadership, success, impact, relationships, whatever it was. Good situations aren't supposed to live within them because of those things that they're carrying. We must all understand something. We all go through things, but the process of growth, we have to be rebuilding day in and day out through every situation that arises in our life. Our identity, our confidence, our self-respect, our discipline, and our purpose need continuous water to grow the seed every day. We can't let that stuff rot in shame soil. You can't let it live there. You've got to go out there and take yourself to a place where you know that you deserve better, where you know that you're going to be greater, where you know that you can't be stuck. Because for how long has it been holding you back? How many things have you believed about yourself that are no longer true? Just because you went through a situation or an episode in your life doesn't mean that's who you are. We all go through things and we have one job: to process what it is and learn from it and grow through it so we could become the next version of ourselves. So I hope this episode really hit you. If it did, I would love for you to drop a comment, share the episode with somebody who's carrying shame, silently, that you may know. And if you want to grow around real people and have real conversations, like I said, I do a free webinar on the third Wednesday of every month. Check it out, bigdcoaching.com. Whatever you're looking for, let me know how I can support you. Again, thank you to our sponsors, Never Broken and Wabam, and also Ability Tree, which is our foundation of choice, guys. This is the Big D Podcast, and we focus on three things: wealth, freedom, and relentless execution. And we'll see you next time.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D. Started from the bottom, had a vision so clear. Building empires from the sweat and the tears. Serial entrepreneur, that's the brand I wear. In the game for the long haul, I'm always prepared. From the business to the podcast, always making moves. Every step calculated, never losing the groove. Study the greats, now I'm making my own rules. Success in my blood, ain't no way I'll lose. I got systems, got strategies, laid out the plan. Built a dynamic lifestyle, that's the Big D brand. Raised a family on vision, now I take a stand. Roadmap to success, it's in the palm of my hand. We're relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up,